Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome or welcome back. Today we are eating on some Popeyes chicken, and I have a Celsius, the apple pear flavor. And let me set up and get started. And this story time today. OMG. I'm not at the park today, y'all. It's on the other side of town, so I didn't think I was gonna make it in time. So the background is a little bit hectic. I'm pulled over at Popeyes. So I just got 2 chicken breasts. And a biscuit. Let me say grace. Take a sip and get started. Okay, let me take a little bite first. This story time today, it is not the ending that you're gonna expect. No, I didn't expect it. Probably ain't gonna eat both of these. Take one back to work with me. So that was this guy. We was gonna call him Jason. And Jason had a girlfriend. We'll call her Monica. So he had been going with Monica for about a year before he met this other girl he started messing with. We're gonna call her Tasha. So he'll go back and forth. He went with Monica, but was messing with Tasha. Now Monica was like the good girl type. She was real sensitive. Had sort of like some mental challenges. I'm not mental challenges, not like slow, but just can get really emotional about things and suffer from like a few mental illnesses. Well, but so he was a hot boy, but she kind of like steered him in the right direction. She was one of them kind of girls, steered him in the right direction, got him out the streets and yada yada yada. But Tasha, the one he met a year after he met Monica, she was his speed. That's the she lived the same kind of life. She sold drugs too. She used to gamble. She went out partying. She was real big on social media, like real popular. So you go from one to the other, one to the other, one to the other. And Tasha, she just, her whole life, she put it on social media. So anything that they were going through, whatever occasion, she would put it on her social media. And of course, people knew who she was talking about. So, one day, and he had been with, at this point, Monica like 6 years, and had been with Tasha like 5 years. So, one day, Monica decided to put on there how well their life was going. I think he had found got 2 jobs or something. So he was so happy this, that, and the third. Well, at this point, Tasha was getting tired of him not choosing her, so she started dealing with somebody else. So the word was around, and then of course she would post it. So him and Monica live in Texas, and Tasha lived in Louisiana. So when the word got out that she was dealing with somebody else, of course he got jealous. So she had put that she was gonna be out one night, and where she was gonna be, he drove way to where she was and went out, and pretty much to control her, and they ended up being together like that whole weekend. So of course, after that, Tasha takes it to Facebook that they were together, this, that, and the third. To tease Monica. And when she did that, Monica started like having hot a nervous breakdown behind it. So that made Jason upset. Sir, the ball is in your court. So I don't know why you're upset, but whatever. So it made him upset because she got on social media, they were like going back and forth, and she really knew how to push Monica's buttons, and would say things like about her mental health, this, that, and the third. But how would she even know this if Jason did not tell her? He had shared. Anyway, so it makes him furious. He'll tell Monica, I'm supposed to protect you and be the one to love you and protect you. You ain't gonna have to never deal with this no more. He drove all the way to Louisiana after just being with Tasha like 2 or 3 days ago. Drove all the way to Louisiana. Kicked in Tasha's door. Held her up at gunpoint. Made her go live on social media and apologize to Monica. And he was just in the background. Yeah. You wanna be so famous, you wanna be so famous. You wanna take everything on social media. Here's your opportunity. Yeah. So she got on that shit, apologized because of course this man got a gun drawn on her. And her mama and her brother were in the house. Her kids, she had 3 kids. And they was saying how she took really good care of her kids. They were at school. Her brother had dropped them off that day. And after she apologized, somebody in the house called the police. So when the police got there, he was ranting on and everything. In the midst of her apologizing, all we could hear her say was, really, Jason, really? You gonna do that? You know, like that. And the next thing you heard was gunshots. He shot and killed her. And I say, the whole story, I was lost after that. It just threw me for a loop. I understand. I felt sorry for the other girl, Monica. And she did not have no right to be picking at her like that. But both of them were victims of him. And nobody deserves to lose their life. I don't care what they did. Especially not leaving behind 3 children. Well, anyway. So after that, he had a little standoff with the police for a minute. Shot one of them, I think in the wrist or something like that. And he finally came out. And he confessed everything in his interrogation. He was so emotional behind everything, like you can tell, like he just snapped. He snapped. And so he ended up, I think, getting life because he had confessed everything instead of the death penalty. The whole time, now her mama keeps her memory alive. That's who has her kids, her mama. But the whole time he was waiting to go to trial, he was calling and apologizing to her mama. And her mama forgave him. But she was just saying how much she missed her child, you know. Which is to be expected. She, you know, her holidays and her birthday. One holiday she was saying everybody was at the table but you. I almost started crying for real, like. So emotional. I'm just saying how they had her kids and it's sad. Really, really sad. I hadn't felt like that listening to a story in a long time. So I'm gonna let you all go when I finish eating my food, you know. The storage of my phone is low, so I'm gonna let y'all go.